Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Silent Hill F and making it run as smooth as possible. If you've been struggling with low FPS, stuttering, or weird cutscene performance drops, you're in the right place. Let's jump in. Step 1. Basic display settings. Start in the main options menu under Graphics. At the very top, you'll see some basic settings that have a surprisingly large impact on your performance. Screen mode. You have full screen, windowed, and borderless windowed. Full screen usually gives you the lowest input latency, which is nice for responsiveness. Borderless windowed is more convenient if you Alt-Tab a lot. On modern PCs, the performance difference is tiny, so it's really preference. Personally, I use borderless so I can switch apps quickly. Resolution. Always match this to your display. If you're on 1440p or 4K, don't downscale, use upscaling later. We'll cover DLSS and FSR. Frame rate limit. Set this to no limit. By default, the presets sometimes cap it at 30 or 60, which throttles your performance. VSync. Turn this OFF. VSync adds input lag. Only turn it on if you're seeing distracting screen tearing. Panini projection. This one's only for ultra-wide monitors. It fixes stretched edges so objects don't look bent. A fun one to try if you're on 21:9 or wider. Step 2. Preset choices. Next, you'll see a setting called Preset, Quality, Balanced, and Performance. These change multiple settings at once. Quality around 45 FPS. Balanced around 53 FPS. Performance around 62 FPS. That's okay, but honestly, we can double this performance with almost no visual loss by setting things manually. So think of presets as your baseline, but we're going custom. Step 3. The savior setting, Upscaling. Scroll down to anti-aliasing/upscaling. This is the setting that makes the biggest difference. Options, FXAA or TAA, old school anti-aliasing. Smooth edges, but you'll cap out around 70 FPS at native res. TSR, Unreal Engine's built-in temporal upscaler. Not bad, but only 60 FPS. FSR or DLSS. This is where the magic happens. If you're on NVIDIA RTX, pick DLSS. If you're on AMD or older GPUs, pick FSR. Once you pick DLSS/FSR, you get 3 modes. Quality 84 FPS. Looks super sharp, almost no downside. Balanced 90 FPS, still looks solid. Performance 95 FPS, more artifacts but huge speed. My recommendation, Quality mode. You get a 30+ FPS boost over TAA with almost no visual loss. Balanced is great too if you want even more frames. This single switch is the difference between a sluggish 50 FPS experience and an extremely smooth 80 to 90 FPS. Always start here. Step 4. Advanced graphics settings. Okay, let's tune individual settings to squeeze out even more smoothness. Screen percentage. Always leave at 100%. Lowering this is like lowering resolution. Don't bother since DLSS/FSR already handles scaling better. Indirect lighting. Global illumination. Off equals 88 FPS, but kills atmosphere, flat visuals. Lumen high equals 79 FPS, but beautiful lighting. Lumen epic equals 75 FPS, heavy hit. Best is lumen high. Reflections. Off equals 90 FPS. SSR equals 89. Lumen high equals 86. Epic equals 81. Best is SSR or lumen high, depending on taste. Shadows. Low equals 86. Medium equals 82. High equals 82. Very high equals 75. Choose medium. Skip high entirely, almost no gain, but costs FPS. Texture quality, 0 FPS impact. It just uses more VRAM. Very high if you have greater than or equal to 8 GB VRAM. Medium/low if less than 6 GB. This is a free quality upgrade. Shaders. Low equals 79 FPS. Medium equals 75. Higher equals no further drop. Keep it low. Visual effects. Low equals 82. Medium/high equals 78. Keep it low for smoother combat scenes. Post-processing. Almost zero difference. Pick low or very high, your choice. View distance. Barely affects FPS. Higher uses more VRAM. If you've got room, max it. Motion blur. Doesn't affect FPS, pure preference. Step 5. Core sweet spot. So after all that testing, here's the combo that gives you max FPS without uglifying the game. DLSS/FSR, quality. Indirect lighting, lumen high. Reflections, SSR or lumen high. Shadows, medium. Textures, very high if VRAM allows. Effects, low. Others, preference. With this, I went from 50 FPS default to 80, 90 FPS smooth gameplay. Step 6, known issues. One little caveat, cutscenes sometimes throttle all the way down to 30 FPS, even tiny interaction scenes. It's annoying, and it's a game-side bug, not your PC. Just know it's not you. Hopefully patched later. Mods, you can use Unreal Engine.ini tweaks download from the description. Choose between the VRR and no VRR mod variants. VRR stands for Variable Refresh Rate, which can translate to G-Sync for NVIDIA or AMD FreeSync for AMD. You need to cross-check if it is enabled both on your NVIDIA/AMD control panel and the display itself, monitor/TV. If yes on both, use the VRR variant of the mod. If no, use the no VRR variant instead. Extract it and paste it. For Steam, %localappdata %\shf /saved\config /Windows. For Xbox PC version only, %localappdata %\shf /saved /config /WinGDK. Then right-click on id property. Make sure the read-only box is selected. Apply/OK. It's shred atmospheric visuals. Step 7, ISLC, eliminate stutters. Now, let's fix stutters and frametimes spikes. Silent Hill F runs on Unreal Engine 5, which can eat VRAM and system memory. That leads to microstutter. The fix? ISLC. Setup. Download ISLC Wagner Soft ISLC. Run it as administrator. Set free memory is lower than 1024 megabytes. Tick Start ISLC minimized and auto start monitoring. Hit start before you play. This keeps Windows from hoarding standby memory and smooths your frame pacing. Fewer stutters, stable FPS. Step 8, ParkControl, CPU core parking fix. Windows loves to park CPU cores to save power, but in heavy games that causes input lag and hitching. Let's stop that. Setup. Download ParkControl bits and ParkControl. Open it and select your active power plan. Disable both. CPU parking. Frequency scaling. Save changes. This keeps your CPU fully awake and responsive. You'll notice smoother frame times and no sudden dips when the game needs more processing power. And that's it. With in-game optimizations plus ISLC and ParkControl, you can literally double your FPS from the default presets, going from sluggish 45 frames to a smooth 80, 90 plus, and eliminate the nasty stutters Unreal Engine 5 can produce. So to recap quickly, DLSS or FSR on quality for a massive FPS boost. Shadows on medium, reflections on SSR or lumen high, indirect lighting on lumen high. Textures maxed if VRAM allows, other sliders low for easy gains. Then let ISLC clear up RAM stutters and ParkControl keep your CPU from napping mid-game. Do this and Silent Hill F becomes smooth, scary, and truly playable. Thanks for watching or reading along if you're following as a guide. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more optimization tutorials, and let's keep those frames high and those stutters gone. Stay safe in Silent Hill, if that's possible.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show